Hey lovely viewers, welcome to GH News 24, your ultimate destination for everything General Hospital. First of all, let me tell you the headline of the news. General Hospital spoilers. Jason kisses Britt in emotional moment. Trust brings huge turning point. Laura's corpse story for Bobbies. Chase exposes lying Michael. Jason's demand. New Windmere riddle begins. House of Horrors, strange suggestions and erupting chaos. Now I'm telling you the details of the news. Don't forget to subscribe. General Hospital spoilers. Jason kisses Britt in emotional moment. Trust brings huge turning point. General Hospital spoilers allude that Jason Morgan may kiss Britt Westbourne in an emotional moment. Will Jason maintain for Britt's trust and produce a huge turning point for this pairing? Although Jason came through for Britt at the Five Poppies Resort, she's been unintentional to truly let him in. Britt's been keeping her walls up and trying to cover herself along with Jason. This is incompletely about Britt feeling like she'll no way come first for Jason, so she's shielding her heart. That said, there's obviously a deeper reason why Britt's been shutting down Jason's attempts to get near. This is also about Britt's part in Caesar Faison's final design and the mess she was forced into. Britt woke up in Croatia and was anticipated to continue her father's work in exchange for these drug boluses to keep her Huntington's complaint at bay. Of course, this agony operation with Jen Sidwell and his secret mate is really taking a risk now. Following Professor Henry Hank Dalton's demise and Pascal's pitfalls, General Hospital suckers saw a spooked and broken interpretation of Britt. Britt's feelings will pour out indeed more in the November 21st occasion as Jason pushes her to make a full concession. Jason will point out that Danny Morgan said the stolen crucial fob belonged to Britt. Britt's link to Dalton and all the lab dusk will leave Jason with indeed further questions than he'd ahead. Although Britt will be reticent to give answers, Jason will keep pushing and hope he can tear these walls down. Britt will ultimately let the gashes inflow as she shouts about demanding to know Jason is worth risking her life. That'll tell Jason this is indeed a matter of life and death. Britt could be wiped off the chart like Dalton if she spills too important, so Jason will be asking a lot of her when he pressures her for all the details. Still, Jason will no doubt look at Britt with those honest eyes of his and swear that he'll cover her. Jason may realize Britt's in way over her head and promise that he can help if she'll let him. It's easy to imagine a kiss passing as this emotional moment plays out. Jason may pull Britt into a lip cinch to prove their connection is strong and prompt her to follow her heart. Britt's heart might tell her she can trust Jason enough to give him some honesty. Indeed, if Britt doesn't partake the whole unattractive story, she could discover utmost of it and help Jason understand the situation. This could serve as a turning point for Jason and Britt romantically, so perhaps they could hit the waists in the near future, too. General Hospital spoilers say Britt has a chance to have someone in her corner if she'll grunt to Jason, so stay tuned for updates on any news she'll deliver. General Hospital Friday, November 21st update. Laura's corpse story for Bobbies. Chase exposes lying Michael. Jason's demand. General Hospital spoilers update for Friday, November 21st, reveals that Laura Collins will have a cadaver story for the Bobbies while Harrison Chase exposes lying Michael Corinthos. Jason Morgan will also make a demand and get a surprising response, so let's bandy all the raising drama in Port Charles. Now that Laura has discovered Professor Henry Hank Dalton's body in her box, she'll have some explaining to do. Whether Laura calls the police or Nathan West just happens to be in the area, she'll be sitting in her auto when he arrives. Laura will jump when Nathan gates on her window, so that'll be a good index of how rattled she is. Nathan will get updates on the whole cadaver story from Laura, who'll obviously deny having anything to do with Dalton's demise. As for Jason, he'll knock on Britt Westbourne's door and launch an interrogation. Jason will demand the verity about the design Britt's working on and whatever mess she's caught up in since Danny Morgan admitted the crucial fob came from her. Britt will be an emotional wreck as she points out how important is at stake for her. Still, she'll want to confirm Jason's fidelity since she'll be risking her life for this, if Britt's going to come clean. Over with Sonny Corinthos, he'll hear to Giovanni Gio Palmieri's troubles and offer a new point of view. Gio is floundering after the way effects went down with Dante Falconeri, but Sonny will help him manage. Thanks to Sonny's guidance, Gio may walk down from this discussion with some stopgap when it comes to repairing the family damage. Brooke Lynn Quartermain will turn to Michael for a Vim talk as well, so he'll be happy to give her one at GH. After Michael reflects on some memory related to Carly Spencer, he'll prognosticate that Brooke Lynn can use analogous strategy and eventually make progress with Gio. This is one of those situations that's just going to take time, especially since Dante still needs to cool off over Rocco Falconeri's legal drama. Dante blames Gio, but Michael may suppose Brooke Lynn could be the one to bring everyone together in the end. Once Chase pries information out of Ezra Boyle, he'll head to Alexis Davis's office with a big advertisement to make. With a trim expression on his face, Chair will declare that Michael gave the police a false justification and will add that he can prove it. Alexis will be all cognizance as Chase reveals evidence that Jacinda Bracken was with Ezra the night of Drew Kane's firing. That obviously goes against Michael's story that he was with Jacinda all evening until Brooke Lynn called about Wiley Corintho's agony. Eventually, Marco Rios will have a significant choice to make. Still, he may have to decide if he can still support his crooked pater, if Marco realizes Jen Sidwell killed Dalton and had his body stuffed in Laura's box. General Hospital spoilers say Marco will have some disquieting news on his mind, so don't miss his important decision. General Hospital spoilers' new Windmere riddle begins. House of Horrors, strange suggestions and erupting chaos. General Hospital spoilers reveal that a new Windmere riddle will begin. This House of Horrors will bring some strange suggestions and erupting chaos. So let's talk about what's in store now that Lucas Jones is making Windmere his home. In an interview with SOD, Van Hansis talked about Lucas' perspective going into all this. Any enterprises Lucas might have had about living under the same roof as Jen Sidwell will snappily come a thing of the history due to Sidwell's charm. I love that he's fascinating, and I can see how Lucas's reservations about him are kind of cancelled because, then's this fascinating British dude, offering him tea and crumpets and everything seems good. Hansis said. Thanks to Pascal and his speedy remittal trouble, Sidwell left no bloody Professor Henry, Hank, Dalton trail before. It's clear that when it comes to his crimes, Sidwell wants to keep covering his tracks and move Lucas everything is just peachy. Hansis verified that Lucas is in the dark on the depth of Sidwell's rearmost shady conditioning and indeed joked about Lucas allowing he was living in the Love Island manse. Since Lucas is crazy about Marco Rios and wants this living arrangement to work, he's ignoring naysayers like Carly Spencer. Lucas would much rather concentrate on his passions for Marco and the support he's getting from Ava Jerome rather. Still, General Hospital spoilers suggest Lucas may not be suitable to bury his head in the beach for much longer. It turns out this move, indecision, will lead to some unsettling developments, so Hansis dropped a hint about what's brewing. Coming up, some weird stuff starts to be, Hansis admitted. It sounds like Lucas will get thrown into a new Windmere riddle as this place indeed becomes the House of Horrors we mentioned. Lucas is a smart Joe when he wants to be and may soon realize he's been digging a dangerous hole for himself. Still, he'll come a problem for Sidwell, if Lucas sees or learns commodity he should end. It's clear that anyhow of how Marco feels about Lucas, Sidwell is willing to wipe his son's love interest off the chart if need be. That's why when this weird stuff begins passing, it could lead Lucas straight into the peril zone. Lucas may explore out, limits Windmere bodies and uncover effects he has no business knowing as far as Sidwell is concerned. General Hospital spoilers say some manse mayhem may be on the way and bring disquieting news for Lucas, so we'll bring you updates on all the drama. Thanks for watching these videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.